Hello everyone, my name is Pamela, and for those of you who don't know, my channel is all about biblical homemaking, homeschooling, farm and garden, and healthy living. So today is part 2 of our homeschooling series, Planning from Rest, and I'm going to go ahead and show you and walk you through what my planning process looks like on paper as far as curriculum and what everyone's going to be doing academically for the years. Okay, so let's get started. When I go through this process of plugging in the lessons into my planner, I always start with a yummy drink, and as you can see, I've already started on it, and it's delicious. This is a matcha latte that I've recently replaced coffee with, and it is so yummy. So I always start with that just because this can be a little time consuming, but that's okay. And I always have my my teacher's manuals on hand and just some of the resources that we will be using. This is for our memory work. This is just some stuff I want to do for presidents and the states. And then that right there is I put together, I didn't create it, I put together a letter of the week curriculum. And you totally don't have to do this for preschool, but I did at that time, and I have it, so I use it and actually really love it, and the kids think it's super fun. So it looks like this. Maybe someday I can kind of go through it, but anyway, I'm surrounded by all the things that I'm going to use for the year, and of course my planner. I made this planner at, let me think, where was it? One of the websites was dynamic2moms.com, and the other is Tina's Dynamic Homeschool, and she has like a 7-step planner, which is so very helpful. It is really easy to just go on there and pick what you want, what you don't want. There are some sheets in here that I didn't use the way they were meant to be used, but that's okay because this is supposed to help me, right? So I just kind of use them however seems fit for our family. And for the cover, I have this quote by C.S. Lewis: "When we force a boy to be a mediocrity in a dozen subjects, we destroy his standards, perhaps for life." And that's just a good reminder to me, because I think that I fall into the trap of using too much curriculum and doing too many things. And if we can focus on the things that are a priority and very important to us and do really well and excel in those things, then yeah, that's what I feel good about. So that's the cover. And then on the inside, I have Bible verses. And these are things that I just kind of look at every day that, keeps my perspective where it should be, because that's what I need. So here is Homeschool mission statement. I have our mission statement up in our kitchen, so I don't use that. I don't use this for that. I will make labels and actually replace these things and make character educational goals for my children and put them in each one of these boxes, as well as for myself. And that's what I'm going to use that for. I just have to take it from the rough draft to here. So multiplication chart. Then here we get down to the lesson plans. As you can see, there's empty boxes here, and that's where I put my children's names. So my oldest will go here. Then my daughter, who is 7, will go here, and then preschoolers will go here. That's where I'm going to write down all the things that, just the activities I have to keep them busy while I'm working with these two, and just preschool stuff that I have planned for them that week. So I use this for one entire week. And then this section right here is where I put the things that we do as a family. So if I have something special for Bible besides just reading it together and talking about it, I'll put it here. Science, history, geography, whatever that is. We do those things together, and I put them here. And as far as breaking it down, I know this is supposed to be used for one day, but I break it down into a 4-day week because that 5th day we have co-op, and I just kind of break it down like that. I just use 2 lines for each lesson or however long I need to, and I just write a line in between them to kind of distinguish the different days. And that works out really well for me. I'm kind of a colors person, so I'll use like different colors for each day sometimes, or whatever that is, and I'll write whatever I need to write for each one of the children. And obviously the preschoolers won't be doing any of these things. Well, reading, yes, but and maybe handwriting, not this kind of, not language arts kind of stuff, but they'll have their own little activities. And anyway, that's that. And then what do I have back here? I still have to finish all of my little tape bookmarks. So then I have a school calendar at a glance, and this is actually really helpful just so that I know what days there's co-op, what days there isn't, what days we're schooling, what days we're not, and it helps to kind of plan and make sure that I have the 35 weeks in a school year, and just to see holidays and when dad's off, and so I can plan for those things. So that's really helpful. That's also available on the website. Everything I'm showing here should be available on that 7-step planner website, unless I specify. But here's a 5-year holiday list. That's also very helpful because it tells me obviously all the holidays for the year. And here I used to use this. I think it was last year that I used this, and it was actually really helpful because it has it kind of broken down into times. To be honest with you, when I had my 3rd and my 4th 14 months apart, these times were more discouraging to me than anything else, and I kind of developed a routine, because with babies and with kids that are so close together, sometimes you can't do this, you know. So I don't actually use this, but this was actually one of my favorite things prior, when things were a little more predictable and I could plan a little bit better. It was just really helpful because there's a section for everything. So now I just kind of use another planner, just a planner that I have. So there's that, and I keep them in there because you know what? My 3rd and 4th are growing up. They're 2 and 3 right now, almost 3 and 4. So I know I'll get back to this again. Then I have the Beatitudes of Homeschooling, and I love this because it is so beautiful. Just when I'm sitting there having my coffee, whenever I just open this up because it's beautiful. And I'll read you the first one. Blessed is the homeschooling family that is frazzled and has reached their limit. The family in the midst of battle and chaos, manic toddlers, stubborn children, newly independent teenagers, a strained marriage. When they let go of their ideals and allow themselves to decrease, God will be able to rule over their homeschool and their family. He will breathe life into their days. And that's just the first one, but the rest are just, it just brings such great perspective to why we do what we do, and to not be prideful and fall into all of the traps that we can fall into as sinful human beings. And I got that at teachable/mom/ents.com. Good stuff. Here I have just like a homeschool field trip educational event planner type stuff. Here I have another verse that's very, very important to me. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Lord, my rock and my redeemer. That is my daily hope. And as you can see a theme here. There's lots of things here that bring perspective to my mind each and every day that I look at them. Here I just have kind of a school calendar, just reminding me of things for co-op. And here I have some daily, weekly chores, which I don't keep in here obviously, but I'm going to. I'm actually going to transfer them in here. And then a fall cleaning schedule and a spring cleaning schedule. And here I just have some notes outlining all the things we're going to talk about for each week, for science and for history, so I can get my book lists going, and just some good websites and such. And in the back here I have some more Bible verses that comfort my soul. And then here I just have some more Bible verses and just some cute little quotes that bring some good perspective. So anyway, that is my curriculum planner, and that's how I plan out our year. And I don't plan the whole year at once. I actually plan 12 weeks at a time because I like to kind of assess where we're at, just to, to find out what works and what doesn't work, because sometimes we'll try something and it's not going to work for the whole year, and that's okay. And I like that flexibility. So yes, this keeps me organized and knowing when we need to do things, when they need to be done. And anyway, I hope that was helpful. Happy planning. That is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, leave it in the comments below. And I hope you find rest as you are planning for school this coming year. See you next time.